how do I even talk about this? What is there to say? This review contains spoilers, y'all.
I'm dying! I'm dying! What's happening? What's happening? Oh my god.
The Perfection is directed by Richard Shepard. It stars Allison Williams, Logan Browning, and Steven Weber. And I don't even know where to begin describing the plot of this movie on my own, so I'm gonna literally just read you the Letterboxd synopsis. When troubled musical prodigy Charlotte seeks out Elizabeth, the new star pupil of her former school, the encounter sends both musicians down a sinister path with shocking consequences. So this is a movie that just came out on Netflix, and I was specifically told not to watch the trailers because they're very spoilery. And I watched the trailer after the movie, and yeah, it is really spoilery. So don't watch that if you're planning on watching this movie, but also what the fuck was this movie? To more accurately sum up the experience of watching this movie, I'm just going to walk you through the faces I was making as I was experiencing this film. The start of this movie is so good, y'all. It really is. The Perfection starts as this beautifully directed, artsy slow burn, complete with incredible editing and cinematography and beautiful music. There are quite a few elements in there that remind me of Suspiria and Black Swan. The scene on the bus is some of the best horror I've seen in a long time because it's such a relatable, real situation that we've all been in some way or another. It's intense and psychological and wonderfully performed, and it genuinely had me on the edge of my seat wondering what was going to happen next. And then we get to the first twist. Leading up to this, I was exceptionally confused because I know Allison Williams is a brilliant actress, and there's no way she'd be delivering such an awkward performance. And then the twist happens, and you realize she's been lying, and it all makes total sense. And honestly, it even made me appreciate her performance a bit more. So now at this point, I'm majorly on board. What's gonna happen now? Well, everything that happens after that first twist just left me progressively more annoyed and confused and wondering what the hell I was watching unfolding in front of me, and just really desperately wanting this experience to be over. Because it's around this point that this movie completely switches genres, and in the most completely out of fucking nowhere turn of events, we go from an artsy, psychological slow burn to a schlocky, B-grade, Korean-style rape revenge flick. And I'll be honest, I've never been hit with such awful tonal whiplash in my life. It's bad enough to jump to the polar opposite end of the genre spectrum in a span of seconds with no warning, but then to add in an unnecessary child rape plot that is the definition of unwarranted and tacked on for shock value just makes this movie the biggest fucking yikes I've ever seen. Then, as if that weren't bad enough, the movie decides to pull the same twist as before again, and we find out that Lizzie and Charlotte are actually in cahoots and they're teaming up to get revenge on Steven Weber. And then they fight him, complete with real, actual action movie one-liners and some of the most awkward cinematography I've ever witnessed in a fight scene. To say I was floored by this is honestly an understatement. I truly did not know what to say. And then, to cap off this completely insane shit show, it ends on a gorgeous shot. The problem with The Perfection overall is that I don't know what was intentional and what wasn't. For every good thing in this movie, there's something I fucking hated. For something that absolutely felt like a Korean revenge-inspired flick in its second half, it doesn't feel like anything even remotely resembling that in its first. So I don't even know if that was the idea. Like, what the fuck is this movie even trying to say? That men in power are going to abuse that power and use it to exploit and abuse women, and that women shouldn't take it? No shit. So I'm sitting here both uncomfortable and confused because I truly don't know what I thought of this movie. The performances? Fucking stellar. Allison Williams is brilliant, and I don't think there's a single truly weak performance in the entire film. But the dialogue is horrendous. This script is awful. No characters speak like humans. It's all ridiculously flowery for a film that wants to be taken seriously enough to include rape in its plot. The editing and cinematography are beautiful. There were shots in both the beginning and the end of this film that reminded me of Suspiria in terms of their color and composition. But the story and the needless inclusion of rape and pedophilia purely for shock value? What the fuck? It's been a while since I've gone on a rant like this on here, but I really don't know what to say, guys. What the hell? I don't know what I thought. I have no rating for this, guys. This is gonna be my one I don't fucking know of the year. I don't want to say not to watch it, but I also don't want to tell you to watch it. I guess all I could really say is know what you're getting into, because I certainly didn't. And if you saw the movie already and you're watching this, please comment below and let me know what you thought, because I'm really just having trouble figuring out my feelings on this movie. I don't think I liked it, but there were so many elements of it that I did like that I'm wildly conflicted. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, click down there, like, comment, subscribe. There's a Patreon link down in the description if you want to donate to this channel and help us grow and make new, better quality content for you all to enjoy. Please consider donating. Even $1 would help. I would really appreciate it. But even if you don't, thank you so much for watching anyway, and I will see you all very soon.
Well, you know what happens now.